Sarasota Tim's beginning to realize that his lazy, no-effort lifestyle is coming back to bite him in the butt. And Tim does some good deeds. And how do I know that? Well, he told us, of course. Hello, you wonderful 110,000 people. Yeah, see, YouTube got it wrong. See, I know it says 11,000, but they left that zero off the end, so it's really 110,000. And by the way, over there, shirts are available for purchase. Check the link below, and you too can get your Sarasota Tim shirt. Put your pants on, Tim. I went to my niece's graduation party yesterday. Yeah, I hung out with the family. The wean was there, and yeah, she wanted to hang out and play with her opa. So I had a good old time with family and the little wean. She loves her opa. No, I didn't shove a camera in everyone's face and tell them I was a big YouTube star like some other people we know. I wasn't handing out cards and begging for subscribers. And then again, I actually have family that wants to spend time with me, unlike with, the who needs healthcare baker. Speaking of good old Timmy, all right, Darling, that's right, Darling put out yet another maximum effort video.
Maximum effort.
It highlights the hypocrisy of Tim's philosophy. That's right. It shows that Tim's minimalistic views are out of necessity, not because he wants to be a minimalist. It's necessity due to his laziness and dependency on others. I'm sure by now we all are aware of Tim's lack of work history and low earnings. We know he thinks saving and preparing for retirement is stupid and a waste of time. We have heard him talk about mortgages and lawnmower payments 1,000,000 times. But if someone will give our minimalist cheapskate broke dick a fancy hotel room in a casino or pay for green fees at an expensive country club, our cheap, unprepared narcissist, he will jump at the opportunity to spend the money of those fools that failed to follow the Tim lifestyle and went out and worked and saved. When a guy takes Tim to his lavish house, Tim salivates as he hits record. You can hear the envy build as Tim realizes that his lack of work ethic and ridiculous life philosophy is what kept him from having even half of what is right there in front of his eyes that he desires so bad. Even though Tim preaches that laziness and not saving is the smart and only way to live, with every new video, we see the regret as Tim covets the life that all those foolish people that went to their prison jobs were responsible, invested in a home and not a rapidly depreciating RV. He sees all that they have, and boy, does it make him sad. Well, sure, begging and taking handouts gets Tim some short time taste of real life. It's also that harsh reminder of the poor choices and all those wasted years of his potential earnings and savings. Tim is now seeing what the people that he calls fools, what they have. He may still preach his nonsense about not needing money and take your $1,700 a month and go live, but he is now realizing that a lawnmower payment wouldn't have been that bad after all, would it, Tim? Then we have Life and Vibe. Yeah, she walked us through a Tim video. I would rather watch a Tim video with Ray than just watch Tim first. And most importantly, it gives Ray a view and not Tim. The other thing is that it's definitely more interesting than the repetitive drivel that we usually get to watch. Sure, it may be a bit longer, but still better, in my opinion anyway. When watching a Tim video, we all know it's going to be some version of something we have seen countless times before. Whether it be Tim in a parking lot, giving a tour to Flagstaff, or having another best cup of coffee he's ever had in his life. Ugh, it's the same old shit. So Life and Vibe, she goes ahead and she takes us through with tour guide Tim as he walks the Riverwalk and tells us why this place is the best place on the planet. Well, I thought it was obvious. Tim's there. Of course, it has to be the best because Tim has the best life. He has lived the best life. He retired at 62, like you all should, and if you don't, you're dumb. So yeah, if Tim's there, it has to be the best. But that aside, what was the main focus of this tantalizing Tim tale? Well, this time it was Tim doing good deeds. Well, that's right, the pay it forward at McDonald's story once again. Tim tells us how he takes hundreds of dollars from people in his community and buys 3 people their $2 cup of coffee. Because, man, that's pretty taxing on Tim's wallet. Isn't Tim just the best example of a good Christian to us all? Tim does his good deed, and the first thing he does is make a video telling everyone what a great guy he is. Tim walks as he explains in great detail his wonderful, selfless act of paying for McDonald's caffeine. He then sees people that he bought some coffee for. And what does he do? Well, he does a Tim thing. Tim yells, gets her attention, and says, "Hey, I'm a big-time YouTuber, Sarasota Tim. Go check it out on and subscribe." Well, with Tim running around yelling at everybody that he's a big YouTuber star, and so he assumes that everybody's, I mean, maybe that's why Tim thinks he has so many subscribers. He thinks that everyone he screams at that he's a big-time YouTuber actually goes over and subscribes. So, yeah, if he's told 100,000 people, surely he has 100,000 subscribers. I mean, he did tell the people that he had 98,000 people tuning in. Oh, Timmy. And isn't it funny how that the oversharing egotist never records his good deeds ever? I will give Tim this, though. He is one brazen mother. Yes, he will annoy anyone at any damn time. He will stick a camera in anyone's face and say the most outlandish shit, and he does not care. Tim is Tim's biggest fan. If there's one thing Tim got, it's plenty of ego. Now, he has no shame or self-awareness, but he sure is egotistical. And hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point. What's the point?
This is BlindViews, and that's how we see it.
What we do here is go back.